Marcie Robinson, and been coming to Peace since I was pregnant with Brennan, so 16 years.
I'm Jane Johnson, and I've been coming to Peace for a little over 2 years. But I've been a lifelong Lutheran.
Marcie. Being raised in the Catholic Church, my mom would always bring us to church. As a teenager, I was involved in the service. I can't even tell you how much my mom tithed. Coming here to Peace, I had that same feeling where people were taking care of my kids. People were teaching my kids the Bible. And when I was first presented, like, hey, is this someplace in church that you would like to help out? So that's where it started, knowing that other people were doing it for my family, and how can I do that for everybody else?
First of all, I feel so welcomed here at Peace. Just the community and the wonderful relationship with each other. I think the church is doing so much for the community. How do I support that? Money-wise, I don't have a ton to spare. So whatever I don't have to spare, I try to make up with time. I got here very late for the food pantry yesterday, but I did come. I'm trying to include that with the reading. And maybe I got a little arm twisting to be church council, but I have grown so much with it and learned so many people and their stories. I'm just grateful to be here. My favorite hymn is I, the Lord of Land and Sky. And the chorus to it, or the ending, is, here I am, God. If you need me, I will follow.
For me, it's one of my favorite songs. It always moves me to tears. Yeah. Coming to the church with the family and teaching young children, this is our faith family. Why do I need to go to church? Because this faith family brings you closer to God. Can you do it on your own? Yes. And I did for many years as a young 20-something until started a family of my own. But I feel like coming to Peace Lutheran and building this faith family just brought that an extra step closer. So teaching my family, this is part of your path in your relationship with God.
I had recently been divorced and the kids were still in school. I reached out to the pastor and I said, I don't know what to do. He didn't have the answers. I said, I just want the kids to know Jesus' love and for the bitterness to end. It was right around Christmas time. The neighbors were of the Lutheran faith, but they were very active in their church. And the next thing I knew, they had brought food and Christmas gifts for me and the children. I saw God's love in abundance when I didn't think that there was even a tomorrow. And I have to keep that story going.
Start small. Find a place they're most comfortable with. It was very clear coming to Peace that everybody helped in any way they could. I was pregnant, active duty military with an active duty husband. You gave us our space, but I still felt like, okay, it's enough time. Where can I come and help out? I think I first started with food pantry, bringing the kids on Saturday, seeing how that works for the family. And it morphed into Sunday school. And eventually when I retired, then it was like, okay, I can take what I know with finance and budgeting and help that out with the church. So it just starts in the small places, and it does behind the scenes, like altar yields behind the scenes, so for somebody who doesn't like to be out in front of everybody, there's something for everyone.
Start small. Pray about it. Definitely pray about it. Okay, what can I do? God, I've looked at my budget. Is there anything I don't really need, that I could increase the giving at church. The reading of the lessons has helped me greatly because I'll read it during the week before I'm going to get up and do the lessons. I've heard that story before. Let me go back and read the beginning of the chapter. Let me read the end of the chapter. Let me look at these references and where can I grow? And it helps you to grow. And as you're reading, if you can convey that of God's word, and what's the Spirit saying to the church? Isn't that everything?